Welcome back, viewers, to the second of the last three sections of this dungeon. We have dispelled the magic barrier around the travel up to the top of the tower. So now we're gonna have to go through the tower and apparently have to fight some dino foes. Which apparently is much easier said than done. Come on, don't be a dick. Stop being a dick. Miss. I am terrible at this. Just fucking die already. Seriously. Nice. Yeah, fuck you too. Fuck you, fuck you. Ha 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 ha. Alright. So, the recording through this section will go up through the boss of the area. Oh boy, Stalfos. And I do believe this one is actually like the Forest Temple, where we do actually have to kill them both within a short time of each other. So I'm going to get a few hits on that one, then target this one. I should really go get some fairies. Well, it sounds like he disappeared, so maybe I was wrong. Oh well, he's dead anyways. The boss key in this dungeon is impossible to miss. Well, not impossible to miss, you can just walk right past it, but you don't have to search all over the place just to get the damn boss key. I knew there would be an Armos Knight or two left in the game. Now, I want to get this guy far away from the other one, that way I don't accidentally activate him. Because there's really almost nothing worse in this game than having to fight two Armos Knights at once. And believe you me, viewers, Twilight Princess is gonna make you do that in spades. God, I love doing that. Get in, or jump attack them, backflip out of range, jump attack, backflip out of range. They did, of course, change the scripting of the Armos Knights in later Zelda games, where when you take off their armor, they do act. Not only do they move faster, but also attack faster. Or maybe those are called Dark Nuts. Who the fuck knows, or really cares? The point is, they do change their AI scripting in later versions, or in later games. I definitely want to get full health before coming into this area. And arrows is actually going to be kind of useful as well. There we go. Now then, I've got the three items we're going to need for this boss fight. We got the bottle to play some tennis, we got the hammer to play some smack them in the face, and we got the light arrows to do a secret objective that we actually need the light arrows for. And so here we go. What a surprise! The Lord of all evil knows how to play an organ! So maniacal! Oh yeah, by the way, there's a thing on the back of your hand. You know you are an evil genius, viewers, when you know how to play an organ. A pipe organ, viewers. Don't you dare say that's what she said. I will... I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably kick you in the nuts. Because that joke is way overused. Fuck you. These toys are mine. I went through the dungeon, not you. Gall. I love how his pipe organ just disappears. Yeah, we're gonna wanna get across the way. I like having the hover boots on for this section, just because it makes things a little bit easier on me. And time to play some tennis. It's actually quite a bit easier to play tennis with the bottle than with the sword, because the bottle, once you press the button, the swing time is kind of permanent. Or not permanent, but the swing time of the bottle lasts a lot longer than the swing time of the sword. So, that's what we gotta do. We knock him down, or we get him to electrocute himself with his ball of thunder, hit him with the light arrow, and just jump attack. 3 times is the absolute most I've been able to jump attack him. Wow. And I missed. This is going to take quite a while. I can already tell. Because as you damage him, he'll start destroying the floor, making it harder and harder for you to get your butt over to him. Oops. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to get that third one. I kind of screwed up. Oh, he actually destroyed some of the flooring. Whenever he does that ground punch, he'll actually go on and destroy all of the not all of the flooring, some of the flooring with it. So we've got him down to his second phase, which is pretty nice. Like most bosses, or most final bosses anyways, there are 3 phases to them. And we will beat him with a bottle, bow and arrow with light arrows, and a hammer. How embarrassing is it gonna be, or how embarrassing would it actually be, viewers, to be beat by not only a kid, but also a kid who was using a bottle to reflect the electricity back at you. That's actually tremendously easier than what I thought it would be. Alright, so this actually does not end Part 2 yet. Part 2 ends at the final boss. See, I actually lied a little. This 3-part section is just me recording all the way through the credits. I will be refreshing the recording stream once I get to the bottom of the tower here, but until then, I'm not going to stop recording. Actually, the truth is, I was actually planning on ending it after this part, after I beat Ganon here, but it only took me 10 minutes to get from the base of the tower to the top and to beat him. And so, we gotta follow Zelda. You know, statistically speaking, although this is just a random assumption, but statistically speaking, the safest place you could potentially be from a building that's collapsing is either on the top of it or nowhere near inside of it. Because at least when you're on the top, you won't have a bunch of debris falling down on top of you. But that's just my thought process. I've never been in a building that's being collapsed, therefore I would have no clue if it really is better to be up on top than to be down below in the underground. Because I need to watch Labyrinth again just to see some David Bowie. Sorry, viewers. I got a little distracted there. What was I talking about? Can't remember. By the way, Zelda here is kind of a bitch. If you get far enough ahead of her, like in that previous room, like if you know exactly what door you're going to, and you get far enough ahead of her, she'll actually stop and wait for you to come back to her. So you can't just run on ahead if you know exactly where you're going to be going. You need to actually go and stay within a general area of her. Now what's kind of funny is, right there, we've fallen from much further height than that, and taken maybe 2 hearts of damage from that kind of height. We've fallen much higher than that and survived, so why can't we just jump the fuck off? And now we gotta kill shit. More stealth of it. That'll be good for you. I don't want to take the chance on these guys being regenerating Stalfoses, where you gotta destroy both of them at generally the same time. Yep, these are the ones that you gotta destroy generally at the same time, so... See, that's why I always take the precaution when there are 2 or more Stalfoses about. That hard, thank you. Anyways, that's why I take the precaution when there are 2 or more Stalfoses about, because sometimes they will end up being the you have to kill them both at the same time kind of thing. And that right there, my friends, is no bueno. I just got hit by a rock in the cutscene. We are just about out of here, though. And then there's Zelda, a stupid bitch, who just keeps zigzagging around. You're wasting time, my dear. Yeah, that getting hurt does make her stop for a couple seconds, so you can actually get enough of a lead in front of her while she stops, gasping, going, "Are you okay?" By the way, re-dead. Nope. Chuck Testa. Anyways, you can get far enough ahead of her when she gasps in concern for your injuredness that she'll stop and you'll have to go back and waste time. But with 34 seconds to spare, we've gotten the fuck out of here. Clapping! And so we watch Ganon's castle fall. My controller makes a lot of noise when it vibrates. This is an old-ass GameCube controller. The A button's kind of dead, so is the Z button. The springs in both of those buttons are kind of not working well anymore. Well, with Ganon not only dead, but also buried under about 1,000 trillion pounds of rubble, I think we should be good. The only problem is we don't have a bridge. Yeah, I never listened to you anyway, Snobby. Okay, so I'm going to go on and take another brief pause break here to refresh the recording stream, because after I beat this final boss, the actual final boss, I'm going to have to record right on through the credits. So, be back. Welcome back, viewers. I have all the items set up that I need. You're going to want Deku Nuts, your Megaton Hammer, and the light arrows. This is actually take 2, which is why my item count is different. See, I actually kind of failed. So, viewers, meet the final boss, Ganon. Alright, here we go. Now, how we're going to want to do this, shut the fuck up, Nobby, is, if you notice, he did go ahead and knock the sword out of our hand. So what we're going to want to do, thanks for actually letting me fucking target it, bitch. Anyways, by streaking to the right, we can, for the most part, avoid getting hit by his damn attacks, which will give us just enough time to get around to the back of him and hit his tail. With the Megaton Hammer, this is going to take quite a bit of time. In fact, God damn it. There we go. You don't have to breathe fire on me there. Anyways, the point is, just keep straightening around to the right, not right, to the left of him. You will be able to generally avoid most of his attacks just by simply moving, so you won't have to try and jump out of the way. And it's not all that hard to do. The reason why this is take 2, because I failed, is actually because I was not following this general dictum of how to fight him generally without taking damage. So we've received our Master Sword once again. Now there is a little bit of a glitch where you can run into this area And then you can run into the area. This is why I failed in the beginning. Because this guy is an asshole. I almost fucked up. Anyways, this guy's kind of an asshole when it comes to his second form. He moves a lot quicker and changes up his attack. You can't just strafe to the left a bunch of times in order to get a nice cheap hit on him. And this is why you want the freaking light arrows, because then you can just stun him there. That's what the light arrows do against this version of Ganon. It stuns him in place for a few seconds. Hate it when that happens. Yeah, just enough for one more arrow. Time to get him to run into buildings to see if he'll spawn some damn magic. Fairies, fairies, fairies! It's time to capture me some fairies so I don't fucking die again. Ganon, I'll deal with you in a little bit. Papa wants some fairies. I said Papa wants some fairies. Yep, got it. Got it. Awesome. Need health. Okay. Got health. And now I've got magic. I think I got it this time. By the way, bombs don't really work against Ganon. By knowledge, anyways. What? Fine. If you're gonna be a dick, I'll actually use the Master Sword on you, cock-sucking motherfucker. God. Sometimes the Megaton Hammer is weaker than the Master Sword, for some random reason. Anyways, fuck you, Ganon. Well, alright, viewers. This actually draws to conclusion to Let's Play Zelda Ocarina of Time B-Button Bound. I can honestly say this has been the strangest run of this game that I've done thus far. I have learned quite a few things that I had no clue about up until now, such as the Megaton Hammer not being useful against the dead head, or dead hands, and Bongo Bongo. Also that apparently Ganon's second form does not like to be brought down by the Megaton Hammer either. Well, curse you too. And so we have reached the end of our journey. Thanks to us, the evil Gerudo King Ganondorf has been sealed inside the Golden Realm. Yes, the Golden Realm, viewers, not the Evil Realm. Story canon states that the realm he's sealed in at the moment is the Golden Realm. You see, in story canon, this is actually kind of a fuck-up, being that Zelda here sends us back in time. We're actually supposed to be here for when Ganon breaks out of that inevitable seal. However, since we're going back to being a child, we're kind of not going to be here anymore. Only we would, because logic would dictate, eventually we would grow up, and thus, well, be adult Link again. So logic would dictate that we would still be here, but according to the official Zelda timeline, because Zelda's sending us back to the past, it's causing a bit of a paradox or something, even though we still exist in the past and thus will exist in the future. I should really stop thinking about this before my head explodes. But this blue-bossing, clock-blocking bitch sends us back in time with nary a reward, because really getting your childhood back is, well, whoop-de-fucking-do kind of thing. I mean, really, what did Link have to look forward to as a child anyways? He was living in a goddamn forest. So, viewers, we'll see y'all next time for my next Let's Play.